Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're doing a third-party primary. I've had this idea for a long time, but I'm now capitalizing on it. So we have 5 candidates. We have the Libertarian Party, Adam Kokesh, Green Party, Ian Schlockman. I think he is, just by the last time, I think he's Jewish, but we don't know. His picture, he looks like JonTron. I'm not kidding. American Solidarity Party's nominee, Brian T. Carroll. Prohibition Party nominee, Connie Gammon. An independent, Howard Schultz. Now, I would see a third-party primary getting the same love and attention as the Republican and Democratic primary, since it's all these parties coming together. But I wouldn't see it getting, I'd see it being like a chance for one of these third parties to at least make it to one of the debate stages for the presidential race. Not a guarantee, but at least gives them a chance, and it'll, shorten the party down, or at least the candidacy down a little bit. But anyway, let's get on with it. Now, Washington.
This is going to be really, really hard.
Okay. I could see Howard Schultz winning a huge, at least 63% of the vote. Connie could win 9% of the vote. 9, there we go. Brian T. Carroll, I could see winning a delegate. Adam Kokesh, Libertarian Party, he is very popular around the states of America, winning the rest of the delegates. There we go. I could see Howard Schultz dominating the primary, by the way. Oregon, I could see Green Party doing okay here. Howard Schultz again, winning at least 46% of the vote. Connie 3% of the vote. Adam winning the rest of the vote. Well, it would be 28%. California, again, I could see Howard Schultz at least winning 65% of the vote. Connie could do better within the state, which prohibition is alcohol pretty much, but they do more than alcohol, so I'm sure they're going to want to lower the alcohol range, of course. 27%. Solidarity Party at least... Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. 4% of the vote. Schlockman winning 1 delegate. Adam Kokesh picks up the rest. Nevada, I could see Connie doing a little bit better here, like 20% of the vote. Howard doing at least 36% of the vote. And Kokesh picking up the rest of the votes. Picking up his win within the state, his first win. Alaska, a stronghold for some libertarians. 60% of the vote is going to Kokesh. Schultz, 28%. We can give Schlockman the rest of the delegates pretty much. Hawaii, I could see the Green Party doing great here. I can give it to 31% for Ian. Of course, I could see Schultz winning this, not winning the state, but winning 42% of the vote, and Kokesh picking up the rest of the vote. Idaho, again, an independent stronghold, mind you. I could see Schultz winning 75% of the delegates, and Kokesh could pick up 6%. Ian could pick up 12%. I could see Connie grabbing up 6% as well. Alright, this is starting to get good. Utah. Howard Schultz, I could see Evan McMullin endorsing Schultz to where he would win at least 65% of the vote. Connie could get 5% of the vote. Schlockman could get 2.5% of the vote. Adam could pick up the rest, of course. Arizona, these three states down here, I consider huge for the Libertarian Party. I could see Adam picking up 59% of the vote. Howard could pick up the rest. In New Mexico as well, I could fit 63%, not as big as last time, but still. Howard could win 31% and 4% of the vote, or at least the delegates. Colorado, I could see this being not that, see, these states are getting less and less. Adam could win 48% of the delegates. Howard could win the rest of the 51% of the delegates. Wyoming, I could see Connie getting a delegate here. Carroll could pick up 3 delegates. Adam can grab a couple. Howard can grab some as well, and as well as Ian. Iowa, go on to all these candidates. Howard currently is in the lead with 288 delegates, so I think that tough. So far, Schultz has only lost 4 states, and it's not that big of a deal. Howard, I could see him winning 40% of the state here in Montana. Here, I could see Schlockman winning 29%, and I could see Cockish picking up the rest. Montana, of course, is a Schultz state, in my opinion. North Dakota, I could see Schultz is going to win most of these states, backed up by some of the other delegates as well. Just because if a third-party debate were to happen in 2020 with these candidates, you can guarantee a Howard Schultz landslide. That's a given. South Dakota. Again, I could see Howard Schultz winning a huge majority. Schlockman could pick up some of the votes here. Adam, not so much. He does have a criminal record. He does. As far as I know, anyway. Brian could pick up some delegates, as well as Connie. Raise that up on Schlockman and Schultz. Nebraska, Schultz, I could see it. 5 delegates I can see going to the Prohibition Party. And a couple goes to the American Solidarity Party. Just gonna call it the Solidarity Party for now. Keep it short. Schlockman picks up not all of the rest, but there we go. Cockish and Schultz are going to be the front runners going into this because the Libertarian Party's popularity could match up to an independent's easily. Gary Johnson, good example, as well as Evan McMullin. Good examples right there. Kansas, we can pick up 58% of the delegates to Howard Schultz. I could see American Solidarity Party actually doing pretty well here. Not so much the Prohibition Party, but the Green and Libertarian parties could do okay here. Oklahoma, Schultz could win here in the state. Connie, as well, I could see Connie winning 9 delegates here in the state. Brian Terrell. I don't see the Green Party picking up any votes here. I can see the Libertarian Party winning, though. That's a Schultz state. Texas, yeah, Connie is going to be doing better here. 46 out of their 155 delegates. Brian T. Carell as well. Howard Schultz. There we have 7 left, and I feel like that would go to Adam Cockish. That is a American Solidarity Party win. Shocking. I don't plan these ahead. I hope you'll know this. Who's in last? Ian Schlockman is in last place. That is shocking, to be honest. Let's fill in America Saman. I could see Ian Schlockman winning these states by a big margin. Or not states, these districts. They should be states, but they're not. Guam, Ian Schlockman again, but I could see Cockish picking up 1 delegate. Howard picking up 4. Actually, I could see Schlockman winning 5 delegates here. What is this? The Northern Virginia... No, wait. Northern Islands? I don't know. These are the Virgin Islands. I'll have to figure that out later. I thought we had 4 territories. Why is there a 5th? Y'all will tell me in the comments. I know you will. The Virgin Islands, again, Ian, the Green, the environmentalist down in the districts, could help with the vote. Howard, 3 delegates. Cockish, 1. I could see that. I wouldn't see really a use for the Prohibition Party down here in the districts, really. So they probably won't get any delegates. They might get some votes, but not enough to get a delegate. A delegate vote, I mean. Puerto Rico. Yes, again, I could see Schlockman winning this state. Howard Schultz could win 8 delegates. Cockish again picking up 1. I'm thinking that's Northern Islands. Hold on, let me look this up on my good old handy dandy phone. No, wait, I gotta finish the video. Shit. Let's just give it to Schlockman by 100%, since I don't know. Minnesota, yes, I feel like this is a green territory. We get some Cockish vote too. And I can see Schultz picking up the rest. The first state Schlockman wins. I'm sorry, please forgive me. American Solidarity Party still in last. Schlockman picking up some of the vote in Iowa. Howard Schultz doing good in the state. Of course, he would most likely be running against Sanders, Buttigieg, Yang, Harris, Booker, Warren. the progressives, or moderates, not centrist Democrats like Joe Biden and Jay Inslee, I think. I could see Connie winning a delegate here, and Caucus picking up the rest. There is another Schultz state to put on the list. Howard, 39 delegates, you know how this works. Picking up more so. I don't see Schlockman doing great in the state, since we're now getting into Southern territory down here, which really, except Florida, I could see Florida, Georgia being more of the environmentalist states. But the more of the southern states, not really. Howard winning some of the delegates here, maybe a big number. Connie could win some delegates as well, but Caucus will take. I can see the American Solidarity Party doing good here too. Louisiana, Howard doing good in the state. Connie gonna pick up some of the delegates. There are some main people within the Prohibition Party down here in the Deep South, as well. Do you consider this Deep South? I don't know. Caucus winning the rest of the delegates here. So the Prohibition Party are going to get some votes down here in the South. Mississippi, again, gives some of the Prohibition Party some of their votes. Schultz his votes as well. And Caucus picking up the rest. Alabama. I could see Carroll winning within the state, the American Solidarity Party. The American Solidarity Party is more active within California and Colorado than anywhere else. So Schultz, 78% of the vote, roughly. And Caucus with 8% of the vote. Georgia, again, like I said, 7% of the vote, I believe, could go to Schlockman. 21 could go to Caucus. I could, 65% of the vote is believable to me. And 5% of the vote is believable to me for Gammon. It's Florida. Schlockman will do better here. I could see him picking up 31% of the vote. Schultz, however, I believe, could pick up 63% of the vote. Let's see here. Yeah, Caucus I don't see doing good within the state of Florida. Again, that criminal record. Some states, that could be a make it or break it for some states. So yeah, we have 4% of the vote left. I could see it going to Carroll and Gammon. Everybody get votes within the state of Florida. I'm using the Republican primary map, by the way. Schultz, 772 delegates. South Carolina, Schultz. I believe Schultz will do good in the Carolinas. Caucus as well. I could see that. I see some of the states being a Caucus versus Schultz only battle, but Schultz is going to win most of them. North Carolina, again, I could see it. I could see it barely going to Schultz, with Caucus picking up almost all of them, but I could see Carroll winning the rest. Not Schlockman. I was going to say Schlockman, but no, Carroll. They are far right with their fish. I think it's either facial policies. They're far right on those, so which is conservative. So North Carolina loves that. Tennessee, Caucus gonna pick up some here. Brian T. Carroll's gonna do better than Caucus here because the American Solidarity Party is pretty patriotic, and the Deep South is patriotic. Virginia, Howard Schultz going to do here. He does label himself as Democrat, and some of these Democratic states are going to vote for him within the primary. Again, Carroll. Schlockman's going to pick himself up some delegates because of the environmentalists within these states going upward, and Caucus picking up himself the rest. Now, I'm going to have to do a speed run because I have a 15-minute time limit, so I'm just going to have to fill these out as quickly as I can, okay? So, just follow along, okay? So, it's pretty much Schultz is going to win the election, or the primary election, guys. If this were to happen. I guarantee that. There we go. Indiana, shit. Indiana, I could see going to a little bit of everybody. Oh, no, I messed up. A little bit of everybody, to be honest. Well, I guess not. West Virginia, I could see going to Brian T. Carroll by a huge majority. Caucus, too. I don't see Schultz getting any delegates in the state. Kentucky, of course. Oh boy. 20 seconds. Hold on. I'll fill up the map and I'll pause it right here. Yeah, I filled in the map. Howard Schultz wins the primary election, which I guarantee Schultz will be on the debate stage for all three. But this is Catacomb saying Peace.